Life Happens with Phemelo Motene on SAFM, leading the conversation.
6 minutes after 2 o'clock, this is Life Happens. My name is Phemelo Motene. We're on SAFM, and I want to introduce you to a lovely lady that I think we should all be talking about. She's a Knysna-based teenager. Her name is Sahara Thagunna. She's an environmental activist, and what she's been doing over the past couple of years is to get us all to take care of plastic. And she's mobilized a lot of communities in her area to build and kind of gather material and so on, make some bags, stop all of us from using plastic, number one, and number two, also make sure that we collect plastic rubbish all around her surroundings. Sarah joins us now on the line. Sahara, thank you so much for joining us. Good afternoon.
Hello, how are you?
Well, I find your work so inspiring. Good afternoon. And where did it all begin for you, Sahara?
Well, I think it really began, I was homeschooled my whole life, so I was always very much in this place of being very aware of the environment and really fostering that kind of awareness for the planet. And so I think that growing up, being homeschooled and always being encouraged to follow my passions, I sort of just became very involved with environmental stuff from a young age. And now, being older now, I've taken it even further and able to do so much more just because of being older and being even more aware of these things.
I mean, you matriculated at 16 just the other day, 2018. You've had massive campaigns of collecting plastic. Does the community support you in the kind of way that you'd like them to support you?
Sure. I've had a lot of community support, actually more than I actually ever could have imagined. I've gotten so much support and just people being so excited to join in, people donating to the campaign, people, I get messages from people or emails from people saying, you've inspired us to do this or that, or we'd love to collaborate. So it's been really quite an incredible journey for me. I can't even believe that this is happening,
So you've got lots of initiatives that you've got going at the moment. You've got 2020 for 2020. What is that, a crowdfunding initiative?
So basically 2020 for 2020 is actually an initiative that is under my What the Bag campaign. So What the Bag is a campaign that I started about 2 years ago, but it's really now this year that I'm taking it to the next step, and my goal is to sew 2,020 bags, all of which will be handed out for free in 2020.
Okay.
So at the moment I am crowdfunding for that to raise the funds to sew that amount of bags. I've partnered with Epilepsy SA in Knysna, and the women from the development group and stuff will be helping me to sew the bags. So I'm just raising the funds now to support the women so that we can sew the bags and then spread the message.
So initially you had companies and local businesses donate fabric to you. You still get enough of those fabrics apart from the money?
Yes, no, I've received a lot of fabric from the community, from businesses and guest houses. There's quite a few businesses in the area doing, stuff with upholstery material and that kind of stuff, so I get donations from them as well. So yes, I've gotten lots of donations.
You talk a lot about paying it forward. Just tell me about that concept a little bit, Sahara.
So the pay it forward is because basically, I wanted to create something that was accessible to all people. You can buy cloth shopping bags in the shops and stuff, but a lot of the time they're really expensive, and I wanted something that was accessible to anybody, that anybody could have a simple cloth shopping bag without having to, pay an arm and a leg. So my idea with handing out the bags for free came, and then I thought, I want to still, inspire that spreading of the message. So instead of paying for the bag, you pay it forward. So you pass on the message basically about the campaign. You tell somebody else about the bags, about where they can get them, and how they can take steps to reduce plastic in their own lives.
But you're in Knysna. You've asked us to pay it forward. We're in Gauteng, for instance, or maybe people are sitting in Limpopo or whatever the case may be, and they want to do the same thing. How do we get to collaborate with you?
Well, I think probably the easiest way is just to contact me. I've got email, I've got a phone number, I've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, like anywhere. If you want to get a hold of me, you can contact me. And I love to collaborate with people all the time. So just get in touch.
But are there outlets that support your initiative here in other regions as well, Sahara, where maybe we are able to pledge that money for a bag and paying it forward? Are there outlets in other regions that you've collaborated with?
Do you mean like places that
like shops,
that have the bags?
Correct.
Or anything?
Yes.
Not at the moment. I would love to do that, to maybe have an outlet for the bags. At the moment, I've just been handing them out myself. Like I've stood at the mall, I've gone to schools, but I don't have an actual fixed outlet.
Listen, you are doing fantastically well, so don't feel bad at all for that answer, because people are listening and people may want to be a part of your project. It's an amazing initiative, and well done on this initiative. We wish you all the best. Please keep us updated.
Sure.
Sahara Thagunna, who is an environmentalist, what she's trying to do is to get bags made so that people are able to use these carry bags. As you know, we get to spend a lot of money on these carry bags when you go to the shops, but what she wants really is for everybody to get those bags so that we stop using plastic completely. She also has had many successful campaigns where she's collected lots of plastic around the area where she lives, which is in Knysna. But what she wants us to do, all of us, is to pay it forward, try and spread the message across and see how we can collaborate with her. So the company is called Knysna. She's in Knysna, and the campaign is called What the Bag, hashtag What the Bag, and you just have to go to her own personal profile, Sahara, and her surname is spelled Thagunna, social media. That's how you get hold of her.